Let's just stay kind of still, it's Super Bowl-ish. Fox announced Derek Jeter will be joining their pregame show. They had Alex Rodriguez involved. They used to be frenemies. Now all's good when you're on TV. David Ortiz also used to hate A-Rod. All good. They're all together now.
I got a question.
Yes.
I have to ask a former Yankees beat writer.
Yep.
I mean, he was a terrible interview, wasn't he?
I always say Derek Jeter was politely aloof, wasn't trying to give you anything. I wrote it the other day when I wrote the story about Jeter joining Fox. Their pregame show is kind of goofy. You got the money. They do the Fox bet thing where Ortiz has the briefcase with the money. They kind of try to have fun. They don't really analyze the game. You're not going to need to know all the players. I think in that scenario, Jeter will be fine. They produce it very well. And so I think he'll be okay in that. I think where he would struggle. Now, he's just the president of the team and he worked hard, CEO of the Marlins. So he might know the league pretty well at this point still, but I don't think he's going to want to work at that. So if he was like doing like real analysis, he's on Baseball Tonight, or if he's doing a broadcast, I would not think it's such a good move. I think in the way that they use them, big games, big events, I think Derek Jeter will probably be fine.
My expectation level on this is pretty low.
No, it's low. Like he's not like for me, like I gotta also get my own, like I've heard him say all his sayings. He's gonna say all his different sayings over and over. He'll make fun of A-Rod all the time. That'll be the show. But people might like that. I don't know. Kind of like Tom Brady. I didn't realize when you think about it, Tom Brady is a little polarizing. There's a lot of people who don't like Tom Brady. Derek Jeter's a similar thing. I mean, I had my ups and downs with Jeter, as I do with many people I cover. And
what was one of your downs with Jeter?
Well, I would just like, if he was 2 for 20, I'd ask him why you're 2 for 20, and he didn't like questions like that. So he did a documentary on ESPN and was like acted like he used to like answer every question, and he was always available. Like I said, politely aloof. But I would ask whatever. I'm not, when you cover a team and you're a beat guy, there's 11 people, so some of those 11 are gonna really kiss some fannies. I wasn't really like that, so that could hurt you sometimes with the stars. Now, I thought we had a good enough relationship. You had to have a good enough relationship where you could pull him aside and be like, hey, I'm doing a feature. You got a moment. So I think we had a good enough relationship on that. And he never revealed anything. I got his like 5. I don't remember them, so don't ask me. But like he gave me like his top 5 movies. That was a pretty good. His last year, he kind of opened up because
you have to remember the genre of the movies. What was it, like action? Fast and Furious.
I mean, I could look it up. It was something like that. But he used to sneak into the movie theaters and or go in the middle of the day in Tampa, which I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, he gave me time. He was fine. He was fine. But there are other people who are a little more, you're the greatest and kind of, so that, they usually the players kind of favor those people sometimes. So I wasn't really one of those people. But I think he'll be okay. I thought it got a little lost though. I mean, I get why they did it on Super Bowl Sunday. I thought it got a little lost. I mean, I think that would have been a topic number 1 on the sports media podcast if it's next week, right? It's just kind of, now it's a sort of.
Are you kidding me? I would have fought you on that. Get Cal Ripken on there somewhere.
Well, I guess, but I mean, it's a pretty big deal. Derek Jeter joining Fox's pregame show. That's not something, and I think it kind of got lost because it was, during the Super Bowl it came out. I don't know if it could have come out at a different time. I think it would have been a little better for if they wanted publicity, but maybe they just wanted to kind of put it under the radar. And I think they want to get out there before it leaked. God forbid it got leaked. We don't want that. Oh gosh, no.